This is a short video about creating success statements. The idea for this comes from a TED Talk from Alain de Botton called A Kinder, Gentler Philosophy of Success. It's about creating statements that define what success looks like for you, not anybody else. The statements help improve decision making. They also help us reduce that horrible habit we have of comparing ourselves to others. The statements themselves basically define what it's going to look like once you get there. They are 1 to 3 sentences written in present tense. They can include timeframes, maybe I'm 30 years old or it's 2028. As a rule, I tend to focus on the next 5 to 10 years because these really should be redefined over time. We are not the same people our entire lives. Things can happen and we need to alter then what our concept of success is and what we want for ourselves. What areas do we have them for? I came up with 10 when I did this for my year of TED. I felt they covered the important areas of my life. There may be other areas more relevant for you. For example, parenting. I don't have children and there's nothing in there for that. Or maybe education if you're studying or planning on studying. Change the categories up for what you need. What do the statements look like? Here's a generic relationship example. I'm 35 years old in a loving relationship with a wonderful man who supports me and wants the same things from life as I do. As you can see, it doesn't have a lot of detail about the person or the relationship itself. We may not want to limit possibilities where we don't need to. Whereas I'm 37 years old, I'm a manager for a large multinational with great prospects for future promotion. I'm earning a 6-figure salary and enjoying my job. This one's a lot more specific. Think about the important elements of success and how much detail you truly need to have in there for yourself. And then please do these for you. I want you to think about not sharing them with anybody else. It helps keep you more honest about what you want for yourself. You might end up sharing a couple with particular people in your life, but do it appropriately. How do they help? Firstly, they help reduce envy or comparing ourselves to others. Once you know what success looks like for you and what you want from your life holistically, then you can make sure you're judging yourself against your progress, not what other people are achieving. Let's say your cousin gets promoted to an executive position, but your career goal doesn't even include being in management. Why should you be comparing yourself against their success? Understand what you're probably comparing yourself against is the fact that they've achieved something and they're being celebrated. Keep that in mind. Also, if it is a goal that you wanted, were you willing to make the sacrifice in the other areas of your life to reach that goal? It's unlikely that you're ever running exactly the same race as somebody else, and these statements remind you to think holistically. They also help with defining your path. If you are thinking about where and how you want to spend your time, energy, and resources, the statements can help a lot. They mean you can evaluate choices against your concept of success in all areas of your life, especially when something unexpected comes up as an opportunity. These statements help you identify whether that actually fits into your goals. And lastly, they help you identify and resolve internal conflicts. What does that mean? As we move through life, we take on all these ideas of what other people think success looks like. Those ideas of success may come from your parents, family members, friends, partners, or even just society. And those concepts don't necessarily work well together. If you're not aware of them, they can become very disruptive in your life. Defining all these concepts helps you see where they don't align with each other, and you can be more conscious about resolving those conflicts. For example, your family's statement might be about being home for dinner every night with the kids, while your career statement is to be the CEO of a multinational corporation. That's a pretty extreme conflict. Those two things really can't coexist. Being a CEO requires long hours at work and probably travel. But if your blueprint says my idea of a happy family is the ritual of an evening meal, then you're never going to be happy. You're always going to be sacrificing one for the other. By exploring your definitions of success, you can see these conflicts more readily and you can work to resolve them before they actually become problems. So you can change those scripts in your head and be happy with where you are. Now it's your turn. Go through and start defining these statements for yourself. Remember, this is what success looks like for you, not your partner, friends, family, parents, or anyone else. It's what your best life looks like. What will make you content with your life? Describing that success at the moment may mean that you can't come up with a full definition. Just get some words down. Start getting the ideas out. This is likely to be iterative. You don't need to have it fully defined right now, but you do need to start. And please be kind to yourself when you're doing this. It might bring up things that are a bit challenging to think about. It might bring up feelings of failing or not doing enough. All of this can come up, so please be kind and gentle. Start creating definitions of success and have fun.